Good afternoon, everybody. What's going on? What's going on? This is Leonard Miles, aka 2 Degrees in the CDL. And you already know how we do. We come live with the news, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And this one was definitely bad and ugly and tragic on top of that. Shout out to CDL Life for the article, but let's go ahead and get into it. Driver blames wind for fatal wrong way crash with motorcyclist. Yes, the wind. Let's hear this out. Truck driver blames wind for wrong way crash with 3 motorcyclists outside of Las Vegas last month. Newly released documents reveal. The accident happened on March 23rd outside of Las Vegas, Nevada on State Route 163. According to 8 News Now, witnesses report that 29-year-old truck driver Claude Rafiki crossed the center line and collided with 2 motorcycles, killing 2 motorcyclists and 1 passenger. The wreck killed 22-year-old Owen Hart, who was just starting his own career as a trucker, 21-year-old Athena Faye Taylor, and 44-year-old Jeremy Gibo. Documents released April 17th reveal that Rafiki told police that the wind caused him to drive the wrong way on State Route 163. He said he was not impaired, but did take medicine for seizures. Rafiki was initially arrested on 3 charges of DUI, resulting in death. Troopers reported that Rafiki had bloodshot eyes, an unsteady gait, and an unsatisfactory performance on the field sobriety test. A trooper trained to recognize drug use believed Rafiki was under the influence of a dissociative anesthetic and central nervous system stimulants at the time of the wreck. Rafiki's first court appearance was delayed for drivers as the court searched for a translator that could speak Kinyarwanda. I hope I'm saying that correct. A Central African language spoken by Rafiki. A wind advisory warning of wind gusts of up to 55 miles per hour was issued by the National Weather Service for Southern Nevada on March 23rd, the day of the accident. As of Wednesday, April 17th, Rafiki was being held on $500,000 bond and is scheduled for court on April 25th. So condolences to those families that lost their loved ones, and even the 22-year-old guy, Mr. Owen Hart. He was getting ready to start his journey, as a trucker. So definitely condolences to his family and also the other victims as well. Yeah, that's Mr. Claude Rafiki right there, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, they didn't mention anything about a toxicology report or anything like that, as far as what's in his system. But, he stated that he did take medication for seizures. But, to the trained eye, they determined otherwise. And if that is the case, like I said, I can't say whether, he took something, and was under the influence or not. I'm not familiar with seizure medication. And if it makes you, drowsy or impaired. But like I've always said before, substances and 18-wheelers just don't mix. Last time I checked, it just doesn't end well. They did talk about a wind advisory. I'm not sure how strong, the wind was. Like I said, it's 55 miles per hour. When you're heavy, you can somewhat maintain your lane. I've rode empty before or lightweight, and I've driven when the wind was very, very strong, but, can the wind blow you from one side of the lane to another? It probably could, but I'm not an expert in that, so I'm not really sure on that too much. But like I said, once again, condolences to those victims that lost their lives. And I'm sure more information will come out about Mr. Rafiki and whether or not he had any type of controlled substances in his system. If he had the medication, for the seizures, and he had a prescription, to show it, who knows. But, 3 lives were lost. So we all know that Mr. Rafiki will be held responsible. He will be held accountable. And so will the company that he works with, But just let me know what you all think about this article. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I'm on the road to 1K as usual. And all my drivers, y'all just keep it safe and keep it in the middle of the road and Continue to stay prayed up and continue to do the right thing. Until next time, I'm out.